Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's almost the summer holidays. I know a lot of schools in other parts of the country have actually broken up already. It's definitely got to the point where I can't wait for them to break up now. I'm fed up with the school runs and I'm looking forward to having them all home with me and just having slightly less stressful mornings. But that's not to say that there aren't times when I want to pull my hair out because they have been bickering from dawn until dusk, or they're all bored, or it's raining and we can't go out and do anything. So I thought I would share with you the things that I do to keep myself sane during the summer holidays in the hope that they might help you too. So the first thing I do right at the beginning of the summer holidays, sometimes even before they break up, is to make a plan. When you have 4 kids that are all different ages and I work from home as well, there's obviously a lot to take into consideration in terms of planning my time, especially when they're all at home during the summer holidays. What I don't want is for them to be on their iPads all the time while I'm trying to get my usual jobs done. So it's just a case of planning out my time and planning out our days so that we get the most out of our summer holiday. So I sit down with a calendar and just try and block out what we're going to do each day. Now this doesn't have to be set in stone. Obviously you want to be a bit spontaneous as well and have days out that you hadn't necessarily planned for. But I just think it helps me to put my mind at rest that we do have something at least planned loosely for each day of the summer holidays. And I like to get the kids involved with this, and this is a good thing to do on your first day of the summer holidays, is to get them to sit down each with a pen and a piece of paper and write a list of the things that they would love to do over the summer holidays, almost like a summer bucket list, which I think is a great idea. I always encourage them to have a real range of ideas, inside and outside things. So that might be anything from painting rocks, getting involved with the Channel Mum Rocks competition. I'll leave another link for you in the description box if you haven't done that yet, but it's definitely worth a look. So crafty things like that and making slime and things, which I'm pretty sure will be quite high up on my daughter's list, to things like going to the museum, going to the beach, going on a day trip further afield. So I just like them to tell me what they would love to get out of their summer holidays. I have some ideas of my own obviously, and then we put them all together and we try and plan it out over the 6-week break. Sometimes I will even make a plan on a daily level. So if I feel like things are running away with me and I'm getting a bit overwhelmed, or they're spending too much time on screens or something like that, I will literally break down the day into 2-hourly slots. That way I can give them a 2-hour slot to play on the PS4 for Dylan, for instance, a 2-hour slot for trashing the kitchen with glitter and slime. And that sounds a bit over the top maybe to some, but it really helps me to feel in control of the situation and to plan where we're going to be. And it also helps me as well because I have a 1-year-old baby who has a routine of sorts too. So it helps me to fit what I need to do for her in around the older kids while they're off from school. So the second thing that I like to do every day in the summer holidays is to get outside, even on a rainy day. I feel like if we're stuck in the house all day long, all 5 of us together, then by the end of the day, there's usually been at least one meltdown, sometimes from me, not even from the kids. So like I said, even on a rainy day, we will put on our rain jackets and go out for a scoot. We live right next to a little country lane. So even if we go up and down the lane a couple of times for 20 minutes just to get them outside and have some fresh air and for me to clear my head, that is worth its weight in gold. They feel so much better for it. I feel so much calmer for it, and it just makes you feel like you've done something, even if it is literally only for half an hour. The next thing I try to do in the school holidays is to get them really involved in day-to-day things. So if they're at home with me, I don't see any reason why they can't help out around the house. And also it works to their advantage because usually it's in exchange for some form of pocket money, or they can save up towards something over the course of the summer holidays and buy it at the end with the money they've earned from helping me around the house. So my eldest 2 are actually quite keen to do that. So they will ask what they can do to help and I'll give them a job and they will usually do it pretty well. Aiden is my little superstar when it comes to tidying up. So as long as he makes an effort to keep his room tidy and his toys put away, then I'm really happy with that. One nice idea if you have more than one child is to give them each a day that they can choose everything that happens during that day, where you go for the day, what you do, what games you play, what you have for lunch and dinner, and it's just really fun for them to be involved in the planning, and the others usually don't complain because they have a day that they can plan themselves as well, so that works really nicely and takes the strain off you a little bit too. And my final tip, without wanting to sound patronising, but it's something that I try and remind myself of, so I thought I would include it, is just to relax and not to put too much pressure on yourself. So don't feel like you have to be spending a fortune to keep them entertained. Most of the time my kids enjoy the things that don't cost anything just as much, if not more, than when we go on big days out, because everybody's more relaxed. There's not a lot of travelling involved, and they can just enjoy their day and then come home and chill out and relax, which is usually their favourite thing to do anyway. So don't put too much pressure on yourself, and if you're stuck for something to do one day, just head to channelmum.com, because there are literally hundreds of ideas on there from other mums in the same boat as you, so don't forget to visit that. I will leave the web link below. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one.